Welcome to Knowledge Nuggets. Thank you for your incredible support. I bet you didn't know your hairstyle could land you in trouble. Yes, you heard that right. In North Korea, even the way you cut your hair is subject to strict regulations. This isn't a dystopian novel. It's everyday life in North Korea. The rules and restrictions are not just limited to haircuts, but extend to many facets of daily existence. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or DPRK as it's officially known, operates under a unique set of laws that are unlike any other in the world. These laws meticulously govern nearly every aspect of its citizens' lives, from the mundane to the significant. From their haircuts to the websites they visit, North Korean life unfolds under the watchful eyes of the state, ensuring compliance at all times. This constant surveillance serves as a stark reminder of the power dynamics that define this isolated nation, where the government maintains an iron grip on its people. This essay delves into the most peculiar and often unsettling laws of North Korea. Laws that might seem bizarre to outsiders but are a daily reality for its citizens. We will explore their origins, their impact on daily life, and the glimmers of resistance they have sparked among the brave few who dare to defy them. Join us as we peel back the layers of secrecy surrounding North Korea's legal system, revealing the mechanisms of control and the stories of those who live under its shadow. Shedding light on the human stories at its core, we aim to provide a deeper understanding of life in one of the world's most secretive countries. To understand North Korea's legal system is to understand its history, a history deeply intertwined with its political evolution. Born from the ashes of World War II, the DPRK emerged under the iron-fisted rule of Kim Il-sung, a leader who would shape the nation's destiny for decades to come. Kim Il-sung, the nation's founder and eternal president, was more than just a leader. He was a symbol of the new North Korean identity. Kim, a fervent communist, sought to forge a self-reliant nation, free from external influence, a vision that would become the cornerstone of North Korean ideology. This vision, known as Juche, became the guiding principle of North Korea, a doctrine that emphasized independence and self-sufficiency. Juche ideology permeated every facet of society, including its legal framework, shaping the laws and regulations that govern daily life. Under Kim Il-sung and his successors, the law transformed into a tool for control, a means to enforce unwavering loyalty to the state and its leaders. This control manifested in a myriad of ways, from restricting access to information to ensuring that every citizen's actions aligned with state ideology. The state's grip on information was tight, with strict regulations on media and communication to prevent any dissent. The government dictated even the most personal aspects of citizens' lives, from their daily routines to their personal beliefs. The legal system became a mechanism for building and maintaining a society built on conformity, obedience, and the absolute authority of the Kim dynasty, ensuring that the regime's power remained unchallenged. Few things illustrate North Korea's control over its citizens as starkly as its strict regulations on personal appearance. Hair, a seemingly trivial aspect of self-expression, becomes a political statement in the DPRK. Men are permitted only a handful of state-sanctioned haircuts, while women face even stricter limitations. Unpatriotic hairstyles can invite censure, fines, or even worse, detention. This obsession with conformity extends beyond hair. Clothing choices are equally scrutinized, with citizens expected to adhere to a conservative dress code that reflects the values of the regime. Jeans, considered a symbol of Western decadence, are strictly forbidden, as are piercings and other forms of body modification. In North Korea, individuality is not celebrated, it is suppressed. The body becomes a canvas for the state's ideology, a walking billboard for conformity and obedience. In our hyper-connected world, access to information is often taken for granted. But in North Korea, the internet as we know it simply doesn't exist. Citizens are confined to Kwangmyong, a tightly controlled intranet that offers a sanitized version of reality, devoid of any information deemed critical of the regime. Foreign media is strictly prohibited. Possession of a South Korean DVD or tuning into a foreign radio station can carry severe penalties. This information vacuum is carefully cultivated by the government to maintain its grip on power. By controlling the flow of information, The regime ensures that its narrative remains unchallenged, creating a population largely oblivious to the realities of the outside world. The consequences of violating North Korea's draconian laws can be devastating. Citizens accused of political crimes, such as criticizing the government or possessing banned media, face imprisonment in labor camps notorious for their brutal conditions. These camps, shrouded in secrecy, are believed to hold tens of thousands of prisoners subject to forced labor, torture, and starvation. But the impact of these laws extends beyond the walls of prisons and labor camps. They permeate every aspect of daily life, creating a pervasive climate of fear and self-censorship. Citizens learn to navigate a complex web of rules, constantly aware that even the slightest misstep could have dire consequences for themselves and their families. The result is a society where trust is scarce and expressing dissent, even in private, is simply too risky. Despite the omnipresent surveillance and harsh penalties, acts of defiance do occur in North Korea, often in subtle and clandestine ways. The growing availability of smuggled mobile phones and USB drives has created small cracks in the regime's information blockade. Citizens are increasingly exposed to foreign movies, TV shows, and music, offering them glimpses of a world beyond the confines of their own. These illicit glimpses into the outside world, along with the hardships of daily life in North Korea, are fueling a sense of disillusionment, particularly among the younger generation. While organized resistance remains rare and dangerous, these subtle acts of defiance represent a flickering ember of hope, a testament to the indomitable human spirit's yearning for freedom and self-expression. The legal system of North Korea stands as a stark anomaly in the 21st century. While other nations move towards greater individual liberties and access to information, North Korea clings tightly to its brand of authoritarian control. The laws, often arbitrary and ruthlessly enforced, serve as a stark reminder of the power of the state to shape not only the actions but also the very thoughts of its citizens. The government exerts an almost unimaginable level of control over every aspect of life. Understanding North Korea's legal framework is crucial for comprehending the complexities of this isolated nation. The legal system is not just a set of rules, but a tool for maintaining the regime's grip on power. It's a system that defies easy categorization, a blend of communist ideology, dynastic rule, and a profound fear of external influence. This unique combination creates a legal environment unlike any other in the world. By examining the laws themselves and their impact on the lives of ordinary North Koreans, we can see how the regime uses legal mechanisms to instill fear and obedience. We gain valuable insights into the inner workings of one of the world's most secretive and repressive regimes. The legal system is a window into the broader strategies of control and manipulation employed by the North Korean government. The plight of the North Korean people often remains hidden from view, obscured by layers of secrecy and propaganda. It's easy to feel powerless in the face of such overwhelming injustice, but awareness is the first step towards change. By learning about and sharing the stories of those living under North Korea's oppressive regime, we can help amplify their voices and shine a light on the human cost of these draconian laws. Engage in conversations, share articles, and challenge misconceptions about North Korea. Support organizations working to provide humanitarian aid and promote human rights within the country. Even small actions can make a difference. Remember, silence is the greatest ally of oppression, and our collective voices have the power to effect change. North Korea's legal system is not merely a collection of bizarre laws. It's a reflection of a complex and often tragic history. While condemning the regime's human rights abuses, it's crucial to approach this issue with nuance and empathy. The North Korean people are not a monolithic entity blindly following a dictator. They are individuals with dreams, aspirations, and the same inherent desire for freedom and dignity as people everywhere. By understanding the historical context, the motivations behind the regime's actions, and the everyday realities faced by North Korean citizens, we can work towards a more informed and compassionate understanding of this isolated nation. Only through dialogue, engagement, and a commitment to human rights can we hope to see a future where the people of North Korea are free to determine their own destinies. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting content. Your engagement helps us bring more stories to light and fosters greater understanding of the world around us. Let's continue this journey together, exploring, learning, and growing. Until next time, stay curious and compassionate.